Hi, a little bit of an update on my hydroponic unit. I've been gone for about a month and I came back and suffered some setbacks. This pepper plant, which is an early jalapeno, had grown up into the lights and burnt most of the top pretty badly, so I had raised the lights up. As you can see, I had to block it up with some 2x4s too. And that's why the bottom part is a little bit on the sparse side, but the top, as you can see, is recovering. In fact, I even have a couple little blossoms starting. There's one there, and there's a few more up in there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's probably about a dozen in various stages of beginning. But the tops came back nicely. They're growing nicely. I don't know how much more it's going to grow. I'm running out of room here. But I think that's going to actually give me some peppers, and that'll be a very exciting thing. I had to tie it up because it was falling over, but everything's doing well. And in this tray, bin I should say, I lost 4 plants completely. The same thing happened here. The plants grew up into the lights and burnt the top parts, and also the nutrient level dropped, and I lost 4 of the plants that the roots hadn't quite gotten long enough to reach to the bottom. But I got 2 lettuce plants and those 2 basils. I actually harvested both of them, and I'm hoping they'll come back a little bit. And I really got quite a good harvest off them. I dried it, and that's what I got, a pint jar just full, if you can see it, of, in this case it's Genovese basil. And it was quite thick, and one of the plants was actually starting to go to seed, so I got it just in the nick of time. But I'm also going to be starting some seed for my outside garden, and then also a couple of replacement lettuces for in this hydroponic unit here. And I'll show you just how I go about doing that too. Starting seeds, not too many this time. I'm just going to start 3 tomatoes. I've got some Bush Early Girl from Tomato Growers. I'm going to try those, and those are for outside this summer. And then for replacement plants in the hydroponics, I'm going to put some Butter Crunch Bib lettuce and some red sales lettuce. I've been using the last couple of times these little starting pods from General Hydroponics, and they work out really good. They have a little hole in the top to put the seed, and the bottom is just a very moist, I'm not even sure what it's made out of, but it's almost like a sponge. And then all you do is you drop a seed down in the hole there, and I usually poke it down with a pencil point, and that's all you really have to do to it. I marked the front with a piece of tape, and then I created a little form that I can put what was planted where, so I know after they've been in there a while of what's going where. So I will get that planted, and off we go. First, the tomatoes. These are very tiny little seeds. I'm going to put 1 in there. In fact, I'm going to put 2 in each just in case one doesn't grow. Okay, and then the lettuce. Okay, then one final thing that I do is I take a little very fine vermiculite, and I just fill the hole with the vermiculite, and then that's going to cover the seed and help keep it moist. And then I'll fill the tray down here with water, and it'll be absorbed and soaked up into the sponge thing, and everything will be just fine. Okay, now I'll put these down under the lights near the hydroponics just because it's warmer down there. I don't really need the light just at this point. I also do have this clear plastic cover for the seed tray, so it creates kind of a nice little greenhouse effect in there. And that's it. That's how I start the seed, and basically that's all I'm going to start for the outside garden is the tomatoes. Everything else will be planted in the garden at the time that it's ready. Run between the raindrops here. It's been raining like mad. In fact, it's been raining ever since I got back, so I haven't really had a chance to do much outside here, but there is some growth going on in my outside garden, mainly in the garlic, which has done quite nicely. This in the back part is the hard necks, and the taller ones over here are the soft necks. And under here I have the cauliflower plants that I've been trying to save from last year, and actually this is the first I've seen them since I got back, and it looks like they're doing pretty well. Have a little more slug damage on them, but who knows, I may actually get a cauliflower or two out of this thing. And that's about all to show you out here. We'll run back in and we'll call it a day. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.